Sorry, that took me way longer than necessary to figure out how to do this. Um, let's see if I can figure out where to be. Apparently, this needs to be like in this orientation for lives. So, okay. I don't know who's on here, but say hi. I'm gonna make a mini Catalina for my daughter. She's going to a Morgan Wallen concert. And these are the requirements. 6.5 by 4.5. So, gonna make her one. Hey, hey, boo boo. My mom is not on, so hopefully, I mean, you and I might be the only one here. Um, I'm gonna add you as a moderator if I can click on my stupid computer. Hi. Are you my messages? Okay, there we go. All right, Kayla, you're it, babe. Yeah, so I'm gonna make these. I have until 1:30 to pick my son up. So hopefully I can get this done, but this is gonna be the front. Is that like, is it backwards? Oh no, it's not. Okay, good. This is gonna be the front. Oh, I'm glad you're here too. Gladly accept your mission. Awesome, Kayla. You're the best. I don't know what I'd do without you. So yeah, this is gonna be the front. 65%. I already made my strap. I'm going to work on first the little connector piece here. So I have my strap, and my daughter didn't want like a contrasting. She's very monochromatic. She definitely does not get it from me. Gets it from her dad. So I'm just gonna fold this strip into the middle and then place it down. We'll stitch it. What's everyone doing today? My 6 people. I know nothing about YouTube, so I couldn't even figure out how to get into the scheduled thing. I had to look up a video on YouTube on how to get into this. Oh, Lordy. All right. The strip is really small. I'm doing a 1/2 inch wide. Plenty of, did you get power back, Kayla? In the shop? I know you got it in your house. I'm telling you, the fact that you guys got it so bad and we're in Florida and we didn't get that bad is a little crazy. We did an internet, yay! Oh, that's so exciting. It's crazy if you think about like how did people do it back in the day without electricity? It would be I can't even fathom. All right. All right, so I folded that strip in and then I'm going to place it. Actually, I'm going to find the center. They melt. Yeah, no kidding. Unless it was in winter, and then they froze. I'm gonna make a little middle mark on there. Oh yeah, I need to run my double-sided tape down. I had to move all my stuff to like get where I need. So I'm all discombobulated. All right, running a strip down this little connector piece. And then we are going to, where are my D-rings? All of my little buckets are taken up. Did I put my... No, not yet. My husband is going to do it. I don't think he trusts me anymore from when I tried to put that shelf up. Honestly, I don't trust myself. I'm going to fold this over by 1 inch to put the connector on either side. Yeah, hopefully soon I'll be able to get that pegboard up. Because right now I just have all my extra threads just on my shelf. And I really want them up. But I can't complain too much because my husband works like 11-hour days. And he's tired when he gets home. Alright. I'm just folding them over. I know my lighting stinks. Alright. Yeah, it kind of works out though too with the pegboards because I had to order the little post thingies on Amazon and they haven't come back yet, or they haven't come in. If you're joining us, please double tap. Thanks, Kayla. I love you so much. All right, I'm going to find the midpoint of this little connector strap. Like a little mark. And then I'm going to put it 7/8 of an inch away, right? Yeah. 7/8 of an inch. Kayla, what are you doing at the shop? Are you cutting things? Are you cutting my sign? I'm just kidding. I love giving you a hard time. All right. It's my daughter's bag, so I can spit on it all I want. How do you figure out the size of the gusset? I took the pattern piece, which you list in the pattern piece, the cut length, and I just multiplied it by 0.65. And it's not going to give you like a good measurement, like an eighth measurement, so I just went to the nearest eighth. On my tester bag, I went like right in the middle. If it was between like 5/8 and 3/4, I cut it right in the middle, and the gusset was a little too tight, so I'm going to the nearest eighth this time. Oh, that's right. I want to mark. Yay, the acrylic finally. I'm so excited about that gosh darn thing. I'm going to mark 3/4 of an inch away from my hardware so I know where to sew my box. So I don't know if you can even see the line. Something just flew. Oh, my air erasing pen just flew. All right, I'm gonna just top stitch that down. Yeah, I went into Adobe and just changed it from 100% to 65%. Kayla actually was helping me figure out what percentage I needed it to be to get to the requirement size. I was really surprised that the venue that they're going to didn't say anything about the width. You know, I was like, they had 4.5 by 6.5 on the website, but I'm like, does that mean it needs to be flat? Like it can't have any width to it, or what's the width? And she's like, doesn't matter as long as it fits in that 4.5 by 6.5 box. you're good. And I was like, somebody did not think this through because I could put anything in there that's like, that will fit that width. So, all right, though. It's a little strange. But, I mean, it's Florida. What do you expect? Really love this pattern. Going to try it. It's so cute. It is. It's so cute. I wish that I didn't have to carry all of my cards, like my son's insurance card and stuff, because with his heart, I always need to have it on hand. So I always have to have some kind of bigger wallet. And the purse pail, I tried it. It doesn't fit in the 65%. Because I would have kept it. Okay. I'm going to tie off these ends. Kayla, I'm not like keeping you, right? I don't want you to like be the moderator when you're trying to get to the shop. And then I'm going to add some rivets. Nope, just chilling. Sweet. Enjoying the AC, huh? Alright, so I stuck that baby on, and I'm going to add some rivets. I really need to get better lighting. Actually, I should probably just turn on my light, huh? That would be smart. Alright, I'm going to add a rivet centered and a 1/4 inch down from the bottom of my hardware. Else I'm gonna get locked out of the shop waiting on him. Oh no. Let them please, not me. Although you would never have to wait for me. I'm early to everywhere. I get very anxious if it's getting close to a time that I'm supposed to be somewhere and I'm not. My daughter gets that for me too. She was freaking out this morning that we were a minute later than normal getting to school. I'm gonna be late. You're gonna be fine. You have 8 minutes until class starts. Although I would like to wait or to work for you, Kay. That would be fun. Although I think that I don't think we would get anything done. Don't really have set hours, especially on school day. On no school. Yeah, I can see that. The kids kind of run the show. All right, I got my rivets. I'm just gonna set those. It's right over here. I'll be right back. Jesus, I almost knocked down my sewing table. My cutting table is my grandma's, and it has no caster wheel on one of the sides. So we use a block of wood, and it doesn't work very well. It shimmies out. All right, I'm going to put some foam on the back of this piece, just because this vinyl is it's a little drapey. I already have Decaville light. I didn't want to do Decaville heavy and like have to really be cursing. So I'm just going to stick this foam right over that Decaville light. I didn't do this in my tester one, so hopefully I'm not going to kick myself. All right, cool. That part. is done. Let us, I might as well just, I did that to the front and back too. I put Decaville Light and foam. And I'm just gonna, I overcut my lining pieces, so I'm just gonna baste those on, and then we'll do the zipper. I'm not doing any pockets in here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, that it's gonna be too small for Decaville Heavy, and I would just wind up kicking myself real good. My daughter picked out all her fabrics. This is the first time she's ever asked me for anything since she was like 4. So when she asks, I'm like, heck yeah. I'm gonna shove like a bunch of my business cards in her purse too, so when people ask, oh my god, where'd you get that bag? My awesome mom made it. Except I'm pretty sure she would never use awesome because she's 13 and everything that I do right now is awful. Like making her go to school. Sofuse Plus and foam. I've never used Sofuse Plus. I don't think. Is that from Catalina Handcrafted? Is that right? I haven't used her stuff in a while. I need to though, because I really liked it. Alright, that's basted on. I'm going to trim that after. She picked out the tie-dye fabric from Thunderbird Handcrafted. I was like, okay, kids got some taste. Let's go. Yeah, I need to order from Casting again. Because her stuff was really good. I did just buy like an entire bolt of Decaville Light, or not Decaville Light, SF101 though, because Joanne had it on sale. And I didn't have any. I know, I really hope it turns out as good as I'm hoping. I'm like an eighth of an inch off from where I cut it, like to be centered. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect it. I'm pretty salty that I'm not going to this concert. I remind my husband every day. I took my daughter to Walmart last night, and she's like, do you have any money in your PayPal account? Because I really want to get Daddy this cologne that he's been wanting. And I just looked around like, he's going to a Morgan Wallen concert. Get your mother something. I tell you, I take the brunt. And my son wouldn't be, he's 10. He would not last. He likes Morgan Wallen too, but I don't think he would last. He's not ready for a concert yet. He would just be asking when he can go home and play Fortnite. So I have to stay with him. Of course. Maybe when they're grown. Maybe when they're grown, I'll get to join in on some of the fun. I think the last concert I went to was Aerosmith, of course. And that was before the kids were born. So it's been a while. And of course, when my husband bought these tickets, they're like right on top of the stage. And I told him, like, she's 13. She'll be fine if you're farther back. You know, it's the whole atmosphere of going to a concert that's really the fun of it. You know who wanted to buy the tickets that were that close to the stage, right? Not my kid, my husband. All right, so I got We're Not a Music Family. You don't know Wallen's song? Ah, I bet you do. You probably just don't know it was Wallen. There we go. No pockets, nothing. Those are done. Let's do our zipper panel. Oh my gosh, and I found this tag too. Look at that. It says Yeehaw. My daughter's going to hate this tag, and I cannot wait to put it in the bag. uh, she does not like anything colorful, anything pink, anything yellow. So it's going to be perfect. I have to slip a little bit of myself in there. All right. I always put double-sided tape down when I'm working with zippers. And I was really hoping I had gotten that boning stuff that Amber has used in a lot of her videos. I had really wanted to put it for the zipper panels, but Lord knows where it is. It came from Maryland, it said. I keep looking out the window hoping that maybe the Amazon truck will show up and I can stick it in, but it'll come, I'm sure, right as soon as I'm done. All right. And I did change in the original pattern, the seam allowance is 3/8 of an inch. I'm doing a 1/2 of an inch seam allowance on everything except for attaching the gusset. I'm keeping that at a 3/8. Should have put do not disturb on my phone. Oh well. Although I did call my mom before, so I don't need to worry about her calling. But hi, Mom, when you watch this, I love you. Still no Amazon. I'm doing the zipper, Amazon. You should know this. I'm hoping this is like, it's cotton canvas from Thunderbird, so it's a little more drapey than I normally use. I probably could have skipped the lining of the zipper altogether, like the Bitty Bug packs, because it really kind of gets covered, but I want to give it as much structure on that zipper as I can. Kayla, you should play some Morgan Wallen right now, so you can know what we're talking about, the obsession. Although if you don't like country music, you probably won't like it. All right, we're going to, when I top stitch my zippers too, I never start like right where I'm supposed to top stitch. I start on one of these angles so it gets hidden and you don't see the back stitch. So there's a little tip. But then I never line it up right. And these guys are going to get in the way. Oh, did you hear that I got 6 Bitty Bug packs out of my 20 done? I was getting a little loopy after number 6. Forgot what I was doing. Uh-oh. My thread snap. Yeah, I think my needle's gunked, which is strange. That never happens. Yep, I can see it. I see the gunk. Of course, I'm out of alcohol wipes. Now y'all can watch me thread a needle with my old eyes. Oh, you grew up on country? What kind of country? Like, when my husband and I started dating, he was a big Kenny Chesney fan. I used to actually say that he thought he was Kenny Chesney because he would try to sing like him all the time. Yeah, 80s. It was so like Garth. I'm gonna do that one stitch again so we don't lose it. Garth and Shania, do you feel like a woman? Okay. Start throwing clips, guys. That was the best country era. Although I am really digging this new era. My mother-in-law will fight you up and down that there is nothing like Willie Nelson. No thanks. Don't like him. Emma loves Dolly. Yeah, Dolly is good. Have you watched what's it called? I think it's called Pumpkin or some, but it's a movie that's like kind of they center it a lot around Dolly. I really want to go to Dolly World or Dollyland or what's it called? Dollyland in Tennessee in Pigeon Forge. I think that would be fun. All right, lining up my other zipper panel. I did put Decaville light on these zipper panels too, just a little strip. All the seam allowance. So hopefully it'll stay. Hopefully it won't collapse on me. Dolly World? It's gonna bug me. Parton Land? No, that's not it at all. Dollywood. Thank you. uh, Funny thing is when I'm not thinking about it is when I can remember the name. I feel like that happens with everything. Felt like my machine was doing something weird, but the stitches look alright. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome, welcome. I probably should have taped these down. Maybe it would have been easier for me to flip them. Does anybody else have to like clip all the way down your zipper panels? I watch other creators and they can just like zip. So right down. I can't ever do that. I always wind up losing the lining. Is there a story behind your business name? So when I started this business, or when I decided to, when I first got into making bags, we were living in a very remote small town in Montana, and it was right during the pandemic. It was 2020, and I am a very people person, so I had a very hard time. Not even like surrounding pandemics. I didn't even care about, well, I did care about it, but I got in a very, very dark place and found Jess's YouTube channel, and that's what got me into bag making. And then when I decided to start selling, I was thinking of a name, and I was in the shower, of course, where all great ideas come from. And I was like, well, my business is kind of centered around Disney stuff, so Minnie, and we were in a valley, so we were just surrounded by mountains. So I was like, Minnie in the mountains. I am Minnie in the mountains, suffocating to my death. I need to, I need to change that and give me a purpose. So that's that's the name. And people have asked me, because we moved after that back to Illinois, which is where we're from, and they're like, oh, are you going to change your business name to Minnie in the Midwest? I'm like, no. Why does it keep stitching or skipping right there? And then we moved down to Florida, and they're like, are you going to change it to Minnie by the Sea? No, I'm going to keep the roots because that's where it started. So it will always be Minnie in the mountains, even though we have no mountains close to us, which is fine by me. Been there, done that. Not my thing. All right, I got my zipper panel completed. Now, before we do anything else, let's get these zipper pulls on so I don't forget about that. I'm going to put on 2. Probably doesn't need to because it's so small, but they're cute. Nope. Thanks. You know, everyone's got a story. It was our dream for a long time to move to Montana. And then when we got there, just wasn't it. And then we moved back. We moved back to Montana. All right, got my 2 poles. Now, my gusset pieces. I'm going to keep the zipper long. I always do. And I did change the width of the bag. I think the original bag is like 3 inches wide or something. I cut it down to have it be 2 inches when it's finished. I'm just going to base my exteriors together first. And then we'll put the lining on. This small one does come together really quick, especially without all the zippers and, or not zippers, pockets and stuff. All right, I'm doing 3/8 on this, right? Yes. Huh, what did I tell you? Guess what's right outside? Amazon. Okay. Sorry. I have to move my D-ring down. I didn't do that. It's one to shift. Curse you, Amazon. You're like 5 minutes late, buddy. Alright, we're going to top stitch. And then I guess it's almost done. Then we get to the fun part. It's usually the part, like sewing the whole bag together when it's bound, is when I have to go outside and take a break before I start. We won't do that today. We're going to get it done. Maybe my daughter will be in a good mood if I have this done for her. Alright. One side, donezo. And the Amazon driver is still in the car. What are you doing? I love having my window right by the door, so I can just criticize everyone. Or not by the door, by the window. Alright, foam. Play nice here. Surprised my dogs aren't going nuts. Alright, 3/8, Jen. The driver's not even in the car. Not by the door. Ah, I did it again. Forgot to flip my D-ring. Come on, D-ring. There we go. Alright. You ever sewed over a D-ring? Scares the bejesus out of you. Alright. And top stitch. Uh-oh, you're getting stuck on something. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to connect these gusset pieces, if I can snip my threads. I kind of want to work for Amazon. Although I would probably get lost in the shelves and you would find me just playing with the stuff that I could. My daughter wants to start a drop ship company. I don't even know what that is. Is that like Alibaba? Or AliExpress? Or she's always looking to make like a quick buck. And I have to tell her all the time, nothing is quick or easy. Unless you're Mr. Beast. I'm going to have to throw my hair up in a minute, I think. My husband, I woke up this morning and thought I was having a hot flash because my husband decided to put our temperature to 81 in the house. We live in Florida. It was 105 yesterday with the heat index. I'm like, what are you doing? It's not that hot. We don't need to waste the energy on that. I'm dying. I know. Husband's saying. I had to question my sanity though for a second. I'm like, I'm only 38. I should be not having hot flashes yet. He likes to do that though. I'll bump it down to like 72. Then I look at it again and it's at 75. And then I look at it again and it's at freaking 81. What? Yep, here she comes. Thanks. Thanks for being late. Too late now. All right. That's what I'm saying. Give me at least another couple years before hot flashes start. Goodness. I have the mind of a 12-year-old and the body of an 81-year-old. All right. Whole gusset is finished. I'm going to find the centers. And then we can attach. What's everyone's favorite way of attaching the front and back? You get them and you're like, all right, Kayla, you are too young for that baloney. Like when you attach your gusset to your front and back, do you put like the front and back on your machine or do you like to put the gusset on your machine? I've tried to do like the gusset on it and I just flub up every single time. Alright, where's my chapstick? I also always need to have chapstick on me. I'm gonna grab my hair tie because I'm gonna need it for this. I'll be back. Okie dokie. Alright, let's get the hair up. We're not playing around anymore. Alright. I also wish I knew how to do my hair cute. Put the headband back on. Alright, let's do this. I always start with my front. Oh wait, I'm gonna put my tag on my gusset. So there's the center of the gusset. I'm gonna put it right in the freaking center so she won't miss it. Not even gonna tell her it was there. Gusset up. Gusset like facing you, so like your back panel. Why do you do your back first? I like to see it. I don't know why I always start with the front. Let me tap this down so she can be at me like, you ruined it. I am mean. Okay. Alright, I'm going to open that and flip it out. Gusset up. So like with your front or back pieces, did I mark this on? On your machine, yeah. I was watching one of Amber's videos and she does it where she holds it like See, I can't even figure out doing it like this, I think, and goes like that. That messes me up. I can't do it. My brain cannot comprehend it. I really hope that where I cut the embroidery out, it's not gonna cut anything off. I'm only like a tiny bit off. All right, let's make some snips. What am I hitting it? Oh, the zipper pull. Don't cut the zipper pull, idiot. Sorry. I give myself a very hard time. Pauline, I'm making a Catalina by Oro Rosa, but it's at 65%. So it's the bite-sized one. I want to try her way also because it seems easier. I couldn't figure it out. I know! She makes it look so easy, although she makes everything look so easy. And I want a day just in her brain because she's so creative. Panel down. I was just back first because the first side I do always is a little one. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I always wind up going 3 times around on bond bags. I do an eighth, and then my normal seam allowance, and then the binding. I know some people put the binding on like right away, like when they're doing their quarter. I cannot do that. So this gusset is it's a little snug with the 65. I'm not gonna lie. We will get the hemostats out and clamp that sucker as I sew. I will take binding over turning any day too. I hate birthing bags. I will even do a drop-in over birthing. Even like the last minute Leslie, which is a relatively easy, smaller bag. I did the drop-in method. I'm like, no. It does give it so much more structure, and I love that. I made a bag recently. I can't remember which one was it. Oh, it was it was the brown one with the Star Wars fabric inside from Thunderbird Handcrafted, the Uptown Swing from So Yours. And it's supposed to be like a non-structured bag. It took me a minute to process that because I like my bags hard. That's what she said. I like them really structured. All right, almost got it clipped. I'm so happy. I probably shouldn't even say it. I'm so happy that there's no trolls right now. The last time was so bad. It was really bad. The things that people come up with to say, it scares me. We did okay with the storm. We didn't get a whole lot. We got like a couple hours of rain and some really heavy winds through the night, but that was pretty much it. Kayla actually fared worse than we did with losing her power for so long. Yeah. Luckily, we're far enough east that we didn't get much. Which, thank goodness, because we lost everything pretty much with Ian when we first moved down here. Like, all of our stuff was in storage, and the storage unit flooded, and then they wouldn't let anyone back into the storage unit for 2 weeks after, so everything got all moldy, and we had to toss everything, which was horrible. And then we got this house, and we're like, well, what do we fill it with now? That was fun. We lost power for 4 days, but not much. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, at least you're safe. That's what I always tell everyone. No matter the damage, everything is replaceable as long as you are okay. I'm glad you didn't get much damage though, because you were like right in the line, right? Didn't it like make landfall close to there? Where's my thing? Stiletto. Are you watching that other storm? Because there's another one out in the Atlantic that they're watching too. Isaac, I think. I could be making that up. 5 miles away. Goodness. I was watching the aerial shots of the damage to Anna Maria Island. We love Anna Maria Island, and it was so crazy to see all the sand that was pushed up and all the damage. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law go up to Anna Maria Island all the time, and the place that they go, the Moose Lodge, to drink, I guess, is like gone. This storm was nuts. My daughter saw the footage from the storm that they're watching, and she's like, yes. What are you excited about? She's like, maybe we'll get another school day off. Oh, child. To be a kid again. So 4 days without power. That's Kayla. How much? You were close to that too, right? Close to 4 days, or was it 3? Any amount of time without power is scary, especially because like phones and stuff. I know, too young in it. That's true. Although, let me tell you, she can be a little terror. 13 is no joke. And from what I hear, it's only starting. I gave up drinking at the wrong time. Oh, you have a generator. Well, that's good. I'm sure that helped. We used to have a generator in Illinois because we used to get tornadoes a lot. Well, not a lot, but at least like 2 really good almost tornadoes a year. My grandpa had a generator, and I always thought I thought we were so special because we had a generator. All right, I got my 8th sewn. I'm going to go and trim up any pieces that may have slipped. It runs the whole, that's nice. So it must be a pretty decent sized generator, huh? Actually, I didn't get a ton of slippage. So that's good. Oh yeah, and you can kind of see the embroidery in there. It looks like it bypassed the edges. Yay! Alright, so we'll go at a 1/4 and then bind. Clean up my clips here. Do you do 2 lines of stitching, like around here, around the whole outside? I do an eighth, and then I go at the whatever the seam allowance is supposed to be, which I'm doing it at a quarter. And then I'll do binding at just shy of a quarter. So technically 3, but none right on top of another because we don't want to compromise the vinyl. I've been having a really hard time with I did my nails during the hurricane. I've been having a really hard time navigating what to do with pointier nails. I poked myself in the eye about 6 times the first night. My husband thought it was hilarious. But Kayla's nails always look so pretty, and I'm like, oh, I want to try that shape. It might have been better that I didn't have that boning because I think it may have gotten in the way of the stitching. This zipper panel around this gusset is narrow. I know. The last time I got my nails done was in March for my girlfriend's 30th birthday party. I never get my nails done. I just got stuff on Amazon, of course, and do my own. I would love to get them done though. But every time I think about getting them done, I'm like, but tacos and guac sounds really good for tonight, so maybe we should use that money there instead. What am I hitting? Zipper pull, come out here. Oh my god, did I pierce through the zipper pull? No. I thought maybe I did. I don't know if this foam was a wise choice. It's getting a little thick. If this is this side, the other side should be really fun. Yay. I'm going to use some fold over elastic. I'm going to get rid of all these little frays. What did I do with my fold over elastic? I'm not prepared. Fold over elastic. Is anybody else completely obsessed with fold over elastic for binding? I used to hate it. My domestic machine did not like it at all. And now I really love it. I know, it's so good. When Kasaya started carrying it, I'm like, oh, should revisit this. Try the clips. See You never. Then I cannot grab the clips with my nails. So does anybody else here like Mormon, or what's your favorite type of music? The only concerts I've been to are, I've been to 13 Aerosmith concerts, and I went to an Andrea Bocelli concert with my grandma when I was like 14. Have I tried doing it sewing the end, sewing what ends, the fold over elastic? I have not. I am not that precise to measure, because you have to measure it first, right, of how much you need, and then sew the ends. I'm not that precise. As long as I get it on, I'm happy. All right, got it all clippied. I've got way too many things going on here. And then we shall sew just shy of that 1/4 inch. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone sew it together first. I mean, I think you would have to be, it would look better, probably, but I think you'd have to be like really freaking good to do that. And that is not me. Don't go under the foot. My fold over elastic tried to get under my foot, and that would not have been good. Alright, we're done with 2 curves. We got this. I'm gonna do the, have you guys seen the popcorn bag by, I think it's Birdie? Is that what it is? Birdie Pop? Birte. She's Norwegian. She's so sweet. One of my friends asked me to look into making a video on it, and I reached out to her, and she's like, oh my gosh, yes. I'm gonna do that one. It's kind of hard. I gotta figure it out though, because a lot of the measurements are in centimeters. And I'm ignorant and don't know the whole centimeter thing. I do have a ruler in centimeters though. I don't know exactly when. Lord knows I'm very bad at time management when it comes to YouTube. Because I tell myself, oh, I need to make a video, and then I sit down to start sewing, and I wind up putting Breaking Bad on, because that's like all that I watch when I sew or listen to. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of nice. So it'll be soon though, because I've been talking to the designer and she seems really excited about having video out for it. So after I get this done, I'll be working on or finishing up the bitty bed packs that I have, and then I'll start on that. All right, one side attached. Breaking Bad is my absolute favorite. I have watched it an unhealthy amount of times. And that's why I always put it on, because I know every line, I know every facial expression. I don't really have to watch it. In fact, I start quoting it as I'm sewing, and if my husband's home or if anyone's home, they think I'm nuts because I act it out while sitting, of course. This side should prove to be a little more difficult since I put the foam in. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Watch it. Breaking Bad. It's my favorite. And then The Office. Like, there's no in between with me. It's either like suspenseful, edge of your seat shows or dry humor that would not be allowed to be on air today. There's no in between. I'm actually really upset because Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, they have their Mezcal brand of liquor that they go around and like test it or whatever in different places. And last year, right before we moved, we went to Epcot for the last time before we moved. And I found out that they were at Epcot at the little bar in the Mexico Pavilion doing like a tour for their liquor the day before. Day before. I was like, son of a gun. And then yesterday, I was scrolling on YouTube, and one of my favorite Disney YouTubers was at Frontera Cafe, I think it is, in Disney Springs. And guess who was there? Freaking Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. And they went to Epcot after and rode Guardians of the Galaxy. And it was like on Sunday they went. Son of a gun. Although I totally would have fangirled and made a total fool of myself. I don't care. I would have loved it, and I would have been able to die happy. One day. One day I'll track him down. See? See, Pauline, you and I, one day. One day we'll do it. I've already, like, started following everything that I could think of to try and figure out where they would be the next time they're down here and when. My husband's going to this concert. I'm meeting Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. It's my one ask. On top of all my sewing stuff. Hey, Mom! My mom is Roseanne. Everyone say hi, Mommy. Did you just get home, Ma? All right, last side. Mama Roseanne, I love it. All right. Did you get your pup cups, Mom? Are the dogs happy? All right, I need everything to smush. Yeah, you got your pup cups. Doggies are happy. Most importantly, I got my coffee. I heard somebody said that it was National Coffee Day. Is that right? I thought that Dunkin' Donuts did like free medium coffees on National Coffee Day, though. And then I heard that it was National Taco Day. Make up your mind. Which one is it? Yeah, you don't drink coffee. I've cut down a lot. I can barely get through like a half a cup in the morning. But now since I've quit drinking, I've switched to drinking Diet Coke with lemon. I don't know which is worse, drinking an ungodly amount of sugar or just drinking alcohol. Trade one evil for another. But at least I don't wake up with headaches. You love tea? Yeah, I'm not. Unless I'm sick, then I'll drink tea. My daughter has really gotten into sweet tea. I cannot stand sweet tea, but she likes it. She made a whole vat of it. It's in the fridge right now. Where's that zipper pull? Are you out of the way? The seam is really thick here for some reason. All right, we got over it. I don't know what I did before I got these hemostats. These are a lifesaver. You can drink tea all day. Do you drink hot tea? Or is it iced tea or any tea? Doesn't matter. I like chai tea. Not a healthy. I have 1 cup of coffee in the AM. Not a healthy beverage. Headache. Maybe you for withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, no, I got that from you. What is not a healthy drink? Diet Coke? I know. And alcohol. I used to be able to drink alcohol like nobody's business. And then, like, 37 hit, and I'm like, can't handle this anymore. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth the groggy headache crankiness. I have so many clips on the floor right now. Like that one. Where'd you come from? I know. I mean, I do drink a lot of water too. I've gotten really good at drinking water again. But Coke is kind or Diet Coke has really pulled me in. Diet Coke and LaCroix is what I've substituted my alcohol with. I've got a lizard that's like on my window. It's trying to get in. It's like looking at me. The zipper's wanting to get into the game here. You are not invited. Hardly ever drink Coke. It was hard to give. Yeah, the funny thing is that for the longest time, I never drank soda. Like it had to be a really special thing. Like if my husband got a Coke, I would have a sip here and there, but I would never. It was always Arnold Palmer's. Arnold Palmer's were always my drink. And then I don't know. I'm turning into my mom. Mom, do you still drink your Diet Cokes? I heard that happens. Turning into your mom. Here's that seam again. I don't know why that seam got so gosh darn thick. And I forgot to trim down the parts that like slipped, so I'm doing my best to follow the correct portion. All right. Only on Saturdays will Daddy and I go out for your Diet Cokes. Coke is better than, oh my gosh. My husband drinks the Monster energy drinks. He brought one home. I had never tried one before, and he brought one home and had me try it. Ugh. Yuck. No thanks. No likey. Some coffee are addictive in so much that if you stop one, you usually turn to the other. It's a caffeine. I know. It's very true. They are. It is a very addictive thing, and to think that like it's readily available, and the prices have gone up so much for soda. It's nuts. We don't really let our kids have too much of it. All right, binding. John, I know. My husband, yeah, he does not sit still. He's a manager of a store. He puts in like 40,000 steps a day, and then he'll come home and he'll continue running. He's not taking an energy drink. I don't have many vices, but tea is, huh? It's all right. Tea has caffeine though too. I just I can't really pull to tea. I think it's because my great grandma, who was very traditional as Polish, whenever we would get sick, it was always chamomile tea with honey. And that just, now every time I have a tea, especially a hot tea, it just takes me back. Takes me back to Busha, giving me a gosh darn chamomile tea with honey. And then boiling the pot of water and having me sit on top of it and have all the gunk run out. TMI. Sorry guys. The parched seed of dandelion tastes just the same and is medicine. So that, oh, interesting. Do you make that yourself? Because I've heard of dandelion tea. Actually, my husband said that one of his family members used to make it. Okay. Who are you now? I got FedEx in front. I don't think I ordered anything else. You never know though. I know. Busha, she ruined us all for tea. Jezus Maria. Alright, we can put those back. Alright, let's get this on and turn her out. Oh, package wasn't for me. Boo. Is anyone here going to this location on the 18th in Orlando? Woohoo. I'm going to be helping in Jenna's booth from Thunderbird Handcrafted. Super excited. So sad about, so magical though. Tell more about what? About Socation? Or about my busha? There's lots to tell. Yes, the Socation. It's gonna be at the Aloft Hotel in Orlando. Very much like So Magical, but it's seeming like it's gonna be a little more intimate, which is gonna be nice. There's gonna be teachers. I know Lindsay from Lynn's Handmade is gonna be there teaching, and Jess Oakleroots will be there teaching. I think Love Lola I saw is going to be there. There's going to be a lot of vendors. It'll be nice. It should be a fun time. I'm hoping that my husband will be able to get off at least for Friday so I can help, so I don't have to bring the kids. Because Y'all will probably be able to hear them complaining from wherever you are. And it's the 18th to the 20th. 18th to the 20th, Ma. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think it is. Same days as Country Thunder down here. Look at it. Huzzah. Can you just go? You have to, I think, I don't know if you can just go. I know that the lowest price ticket that I saw was $15. Um, I don't know if there's like a just shopping pass. There might be. I can find the website and link it in the description when we're done. Because there will be vendors and stuff. All right, let's turn this puppy out without losing a nail. Might happen at some point. I'm so glad that I didn't catch the design. I probably could have used the duck of oil heavy, but my daughter won't care. She's not going to be putting much in it except for phone and her earbuds. Push everything out. $15 event tickets. Yeah, it's 15. I don't know if that includes like signing up for classes or not. I think it does. But then the classes might have an extra fee too. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really look into it. I just found out about it not that long ago when Jenna was asking for helpers for her booth. Like, okay, I can do that. All right. Look at it. It's so cute. I hope my daughter likes it. I gotta kind of press out the seams a little more. And then see the little yellow tag in there that she's absolutely gonna hate, and I cannot wait. Can't wait to see it. And then I made the strap earlier. She picked out the strap too, even though it's like more pinky toned. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. I hope she likes it too. She already loved the embroidery on it, so, and she was very stoked about the little tester one that I did. She liked the shape of it. So, all right, thank you guys for hanging out. That was pretty quick. I'm pretty surprised I got that done in like an hour and whatever it was. What are we at? An hour and 29 minutes? That's pretty good. New record. Thank you all for not being trolls, for not asking me to do really inappropriate, weird stuff. And thank you, Kayla, for watching over things. I appreciate you so much. All right, I am gonna go fold some laundry because that sucks. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Love you all.